welcome back to the Lincolnshire Coast Light Railway. So today we're looking at one of our simplex locos. We've actually got a total of 10 of these locos now, but they're all in completely different conditions. Most have had a body of some descript built on them. We'll look at this one because it's the most original of our collection. So Motorrail started building locos similar to this one for the First World War, starting from 1916. They were originally built with petrol engines, and they're said to be the first really successful internal combustion loco to be mass produced. As I say, they produced those between 1916 and 1918 for the First World War. They were slightly different. They had curved frames to them, and they had cone clutches which have a nasty tendency of sticking when they get older. After the First World War they continued making the same design. Eventually they produced kits to convert them to diesel, and this is a later design. This is what they call the 2028 class. They can produce between 20 and 28 horsepower. Just like the World War I examples, they've got a two-cylinder engine, Dorman engine, 2 speeds on the gearbox in both forwards and reverse, and that remains pretty much unchanged from the World War I examples. The only difference being, for some reason, they decided to reverse first and second. Very basic controls, but we'll go through all that later. So number 6 here, she doesn't have a name, just a number, and that's because, as I mentioned earlier, she's our most original loco. She was built in 1941 for the Second World War. Never actually used, she was surplus, and when she arrived here she was still brand new in a box. Yeah, she's number 8622 of 1941. So we're going to start doing the checks. First thing I'll do around this side is I'll dip the tank. So we've got a bit of old broom handle here which serves as our fuel dipper. Got half a tank there, so that should be plenty. Wipe that off. Pop the cap back on. Also, while we're here, we're just having a look round, make sure the fuel tap's on, which it is. Have a look about, make sure there's no obvious fuel leaks or anything like that, which there isn't. So I'm happy with that. And that's about it for this side, really. Well, right, this one now. Right, so around this side we've got the oil to check. Again, we're looking for any obvious leaks or anything like that, which it doesn't seem to be. Let the bit stick out, give it a wipe, pop it back in. There. We're happy with that. And finally, we'll have a look at the radiator. Again, any leaks? Nothing really. Right, so having checked for leaks and whatever, you open the top up, have a look. If you can see water, that's generally fine, which I can. Pop that back on. Final things before we start her. We'll pop the decompression lever here over into decompress, so that means we're not pushing against the compression when we try to start her. And most important, paperwork. Make sure that you tick all the boxes to say that in your checks. So fuel yes, water yes, oil yes, and sign my name. Now we can go on to starting the engine. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to attempt to start her. David here is going to crank the engine over. I'll be on the decompression lever here. So when he says go, I'll pull the decompressor across. The engine will compress and hopefully, because it's been turned over, faster fire. I'll also have my hand on the revs here to give it a better chance of starting. Ready? Okay. Now! So the design of the Simplex is very basic, and in later years they advertised that if you could drive a motor car you could drive one of these basically. In the terms of the time they said it could be used by unskilled labour. So yeah, we've got forwards and backwards, first and second, clutch and a handbrake. The throttle's just there. And your audible warning is a whistle that goes over the exhaust, which does this. Right. So to set off, clutch down. Into forwards. Into first. Handbrake off, and slowly off the clutch.
And to top this video off, we've got some good footage of number 6 on our way to the station.